Shalom, and you're now locked in here at Israelite Talk TV, where you get nothing but the raw and the real whenever I'm in front of the camera. So make sure y'all show the page some love, like, subscribe, and share. Shalom, 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 and welcome back to another episode here at Israelite Talk TV, where you get nothing but the full 100 and no paid media points whenever I'm inside the building. Okay, now family, we got some breaking news that's breaking out of I don't know where Vlad recorded this at, but I'm gonna just say Vlad Studios. But at any rate, he did a video that's just released where he spoke about the TI situation, right? Okay. And let me just go ahead and I'm gonna play some of this, right? But I want you guys to go, let me see here. Okay. 1 second. I get everything pulled up. So let's do this. Share. Let's do this. Boom. Okay. So as you guys can see, this is the video. What he played. I'm going to play some of the audio. I'm not going to play the video, but I'm going to just play the audio so you guys can hear what he had to say about this situation. Right now, listen to this.
Fuck that up with real niggas in the penitentiary.
He came out with your man T.I.
Yeah.
And he talked about a somewhat similar situation. He said that him and his cousin ended up catching a gun case. His cousin died, and he cooperated against his dead cousin and made that gun case go away. So all through the comments when that came out was, hey, Boosie said what he said about Terrence. How does he feel about the situation with T.I.?
Well, I feel like the situation with Terrence, I don't even know if that's true. Because I got people who won't come into Vlad TV and talk to you about Terrence.
Okay.
But so I don't know if that's true. With the T.I. situation, if he did that, you a fucking rat too. I don't spare no motherfucking body. Because
So now I want you guys, now let's just break this down real quick and analyze this, right? So basically what he's saying is, right, he basically came out and said that he didn't really know if the things being said about gangster was true. If those things are true or not, why are you even speaking on it for? You know what I'm saying? See, that's the thing with these entertainers, man. You know, they box themselves in. And my thing is, if you don't know nothing about the situation, then why would you even speak on it or give any type of commentary on it if you don't know if the man is a rat? Now listen to that, because now because see, the thing with Boosie, he know that this man is a real stepper, man. So now he kind of backtracking and saying like, I don't know for sure, but then why you speaking on it? Okay, let's back that up a little bit.
if you well, I feel like the situation with Terrence, I don't even know if that's true. Because I got people who won't come.
So what he's saying is he admitted that he don't know if it's true or not. So number one, you already out of pocket for speaking on it, right? That's number one. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I keep explaining to you. These entertainers break all the rules whenever they feel like breaking the rules, but because they have money and they can go to their nice mansions that, you know, that the people are not going to be able to catch up with them, then, you know what I'm saying? Now let's keep going here. Listen what he said.
Vlad TV and talk to you about Terrence.
Okay.
But so I don't know if that's true. With the T.I. situation, if he did that, you a fucking rat too. I don't spare no motherfucking body. Because if you doing anything wrong, you doing anything criminal-wise, and you cooperate with law enforcement to get you out of trouble, that means you're cooperating. That means you're a rat. But I'm gonna tell you like this: when I saw that, I think T.I. fucking lying.
So now family. Now let me explain to you what Boosie doing, right? he's basically trying to lead T.I. a way out where he can just come out and say, "Oh man, I was just playing, man. You know I ain't telling my cousin this and that." Woo, woo, woo. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? This how they play the 50, man. You know what I'm saying? He say, "Yeah, that's you know what I'm saying." But I think he just playing. Like, come on, man. Like this how they this the overlay for the underplay. You know what I'm saying? Hey man, I'm gonna say this, man. You come out, you straighten this out, woo woo woo. Because let me explain something to you. Let's let Boosie keep speaking here, right? Listen to this.
I think he went up there and just got the fucking talking. You think something happened at 18 years old, right? You gonna hold how vocal he is. I've been around this. You gonna hold that in all them damn time. All this damn time for 20-something years, you gonna hold that in, and it finally came out?
Why admit to that though?
Why admit to that after, like, bro?
Like, listen, now do you see what they doing here? You see how they trying to mix this stuff up? This is the sorcery that I be talking about. Oh well, I don't think he did that. Now think about this, family. This is what I want y'all to understand. Let me finish. Let Boosie speak, and I'm gonna chop him and T.I. up real quick. Now listen to this.
Bro, this is what I'm saying. T.I. He's saying this happened early in his career.
Right.
Like when all this was going around with the shit what they said he on the
When he got busted with the guns.
With the video when he was doing it for the video, man, the Crime Stopper shit.
Oh, yeah. No, well, yeah. Well, like I said, he got busted with a bunch of guns, and he ended up getting a deal which involved him doing Crime Stopper commercials, right?
Right.
And he got very little prison time for a bunch of military ammunitions, basically. And he did that, right?
Yeah, but all this stuff, bro, I just feel like, from me, talking and vibing with this man, I don't feel like he could have held that in for fucking all these years.
Now, do you notice? Now, listen, family. I'm gonna let him breathe, but you notice how he steady moving the goalposts. I can't believe he did that for all that time and held that in and blah 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 blah. This is all the overlay for the underplay. Now, he almost through. I'm gonna let Boosie finish, and I'm finna cook him, man, because they listen, like, man, these people are using sorcery at the highest. And they not gonna get away. You know what I'm saying? Now let's keep going here.
You just basically just come out and say some shit like that, like
I
that
know,
shit
man.
was.
Look, like,
And then like I'm like, why the fuck he say that when we got a fucking album finna come out?
okay.
Like,
now you hear that? Now you hear what Boosie just said? Why did he say that? And we got a movie a tape that's getting ready to come out, right? Now listen, let me keep going, because I'm ready to break it all the way down for you. Okay.
it was like, bro.
Okay, so is that album coming out?
No.
Oh. So you have a finished album with T.I. that's not coming out?
No, because it ruined everything.
Because of that?
It ruined everything. I woke up with my motherfucking phone, everything full. Like, Boosie, you cannot do an album. Boosie, my real fans like, Boosie, you the last one left. They like, you cannot put this album out. Like, you know, my uncle, OG nigga, called me.
All right, that's okay. So listen, y'all can go watch the rest of that on Vlad TV, man. Let me go and give y'all my commentary on this, man, and go and chop this boy up real quick, man. Now, family, do you hear all this pump faking, man, in this interview? He talking about, I don't think T.I. did that. Why would he hold something in? Now, think about this. If y'all got an album that's done, think about this, family. The album is done. You telling me you ain't talked to T.I.? Since all that stuff came out, you ain't came out and said, hey, man, we putting this on hold because of the, you know what I'm saying? So you telling me that T.I. ain't talked to him and told him, like, man, okay, I did do this or do that. So why is he steady saying, if he did that, I can't believe he did that, and woo, 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 woo. Now, you already know if T.I. come out and change his position and say, oh, well, no, I was just playing, you know that it's all theater. Boosie is trying to get paid, man. What y'all gotta understand about Boosie, man, that he's struggling. You know what I'm saying? This dude is struggling, man. Listen, man. He wants that album to come out because that's going to get him money, and it's going to, of course, get T.I. money. And I think, and let me say this, I think T.I. is he's a good rapper. You know what I'm saying? I've been bumping, trap music, you know what I'm saying, going back, so let's not act like he don't have hits, but the point that we got to get to the bottom of, and let me say this, I don't care if he told or not. But see, these are the people that get in front of this camera, in front of millions and billions of people, and give commentary on stuff. Now, let me say this, right? You got all these people coming out crying about Jay Prince and stop talking about the situation and this and that. But see, these rappers get right on Vlad TV and do the same stuff they want us to stop doing. Long as it's somebody that they don't have to fear any type of repercussions on, they don't mind talking. You know what I'm saying? Now, I wonder if Vlad TV I wonder if Detective Vlad asked him about the Jay Prince. I'm sure gonna be waiting and see what Boosie got to say on that. Because I noticed last time he zipped that lip up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So, family, this is what I be talking about. These rappers get right down here on Vlad TV, talk about all these other rappers, talk about all of this other stuff. But when you talk about them or you're talking about their favorites, it's, oh no, stop. We need to just stop talking about that. But why ain't nobody telling these rappers to stop getting on Vlad TV talking about this stuff? Now, this stuff with T.I., now this is what I want you guys to understand. This stuff with T.I. telling on his cousin, this stuff that's been long gone. You know what I'm saying? So you gonna sit up here on Vlad TV and discuss this stuff, and then they get mad when the bloggers do it. Like, come on, man, y'all can't have y'all cake and eat it too, man. You know what I'm saying? This is a two-way street. If these rappers and entertainers are gonna sit on these platforms and give commentary and give their thoughts on different situations of what's going on, we're gonna do the same thing. Okay, we're gonna do the same thing, you know, and that's the first thing. Okay, and I don't want this to go over people's heads, because when we was talking about Jay Prince, everybody was in their feelings. Oh, let's not talk about Jay Prince. Let's not do that, and let's stop talking about it, and let's do this and let's do that. Well, let me see if they're gonna come out and say the same thing to Boosie. Why you bringing this up? Why you talking about this? See what I'm saying? This is why I be on their tail, man. That's why I be on their bumper, because see, they don't play fair. When it's their favorites, they want you to stop. Don't talk about it. But when it ain't somebody that they feel is a threat, guess what? They sit on here and they do what Boosie doing. You know what I'm saying? Now, you know, all I'm saying is, if you're going to come out and do that, make sure you do it all the way around the board. Don't just try to single out T.I. and certain people. Make sure you come out and say the same thing about Jay Prince, and don't try to butter it up. Do you see how they like to butter everything up? They want to try to speak, but then they want to put a little bit of sugar on it. They want it sweet. They want it to taste good as it's going down, to make it seem like, hey, man, I just said if you did say it, but if you didn't say it, you know it ain't no problem. Come on, man. They playing the 50, man. Straight fakes and phonies, man. All they do is play the 50, man. Come on, man. Don't sit on here and try to duck your taco. Just go and say what it is. And you ain't got to say if he did it, because here's the deal. You talk to T.I., y'all got an album together. So it ain't no if he told or if he did this or that. You talk to him. You didn't ask this and that. So why would you, the album been put on hold, but then now you're coming out and saying, oh, well, if he told, then, man, come on, man. Come on, man. You telling me you was on the phone with him and didn't ask him? Oh, my goodness, man. Come on, man. This is all theater, man. See, Boosie sitting right up here faking the funk, man. Come on, man. Don't sit up here and say no. If he told, you talk to the man. You stopped the album that y'all had coming out. So what is it to talk about? If he said this and that, you didn't find out behind the scenes. See, what Boosie should be doing right now is saying, listen, man, I talked to T.I. He ain't do that, man. He ain't this and that. So if he not saying that, what is that telling you? Come on, man. The man trying to save face. He playing the 50, man. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Right. See, that's what it is. Let me get that up there. James King said they took his 10 million followers. He wants money from somewhere. Right. And he wants to put this, this stuff out. But see what I'm saying? You getting cut off on every turn, because you got to understand what Boosie is tied up in. You still got some answering to do from the Duke to Judah case. You know what I'm saying? Because Jay Prince Jr. threw you right up under the bus. He said that was your gambling event. You know what I'm saying? He admitted that Boosie was out there running a gambling event at his spot. Come on, man. So I want to see if he gonna keep it a buck, and I know I'm knowing that Vlad asked him on some part in the interview what he thought about the. I mean, come on, man. And if he didn't ask him, my question to Vlad is why you playing the 50? Don't ask about T.I. and don't ask about Jay Prince because he's the topic of discussion right now. You know what I'm saying? Well, nobody thinking about no T.I. Well, nobody thinking about no T.I., but this is what these entertainers do. They sit up here and they do all of this capping, all this talking on these interviews. And then when the bloggers do it, they say, oh, it's the bloggers' fault. The bloggers did this. The bloggers are the ones that's doing this. No, the entertainers are doing it. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, fam, Boosie checked in. Now he did say that you know, if he did it, he's a rat. But I mean, it ain't no if. Why would you even sit up and play about that online? You know what I'm saying? You know, so I'm curious, what's y'all thoughts on this situation, man? You know, do y'all think that it's okay that the celebrities sit up here on these platforms like Vlad TV? And the thing, I'm gonna tell you something. The problem that I have with Vlad TV is nothing more than another Jerry Springer. It's another Jerry Springer. You know what I'm saying? How often do you hear Vlad really doing real meaningful interviews where it has nothing to do with drama? Hey, what's going on with your career? What projects you got coming out? What are you doing in the communities? What do you do? Do you ever hear that? No. Vlad TV is nothing more than the modern day Jerry Springer show. Okay. This is where you go to get all the drama. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. This dude doesn't ask anything. He want to know about who's snitching. He want to know who got shot. He asking all of the questions outside of the stuff that, you know what I'm saying? Go back and look at his interviews. All of his stuff is about drama. You know what I'm saying? Where do you really get real meaningful interviews from this guy? I mean, even the Breakfast Club, who I have very little respect for, at least made the guy don't even do that. Even they sit down and ask people about the projects and the stuff they got going on and the things they got going on to some degree. And this is the problem with these culture vultures, people like Vlad TV and Adam 22. What do they actually bring? All they do, they have took a page out of the Jerry Springer playbook, and this is what they operate with. Okay, I don't respect none of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? These culture vultures. You know what I'm saying? Like, I sit down, don't get me wrong. I sit down, I listen to my people. You know what I'm saying? That's reporting news. I don't care nothing about what they're talking about. This same dude, this 1090 Jake dude who was backpacking and all of this other stuff. Now he in the middle of stuff. And not only did he tell them police guards, he's wrapped up in some other stuff on telling. These are the people that we sit down and entertain and get backpacks, man. I'm tired of the culture vultures, man. Real talk. You know what I'm saying? They need to be taxed just like everybody. I don't care how long they've been doing it. I don't care. And we need to start banding together. And if these dudes are going on Vlad TV and sitting down and speaking on business like what Boosie is doing right now, we need to buy them. You know what I'm saying? We're not buying y'all stuff. We're not doing that. Y'all go sit on Vlad TV and y'all do that. What they gonna do? You gonna take those peanuts that he paying in Charleston, right? And already exposed them and said that he ain't paying them a peanuts. You know what I'm saying? Now we don't know what type of contract he got. You know what I'm saying? Because if you notice, he's starting to alternate Boosie between Tony Yayo. You know what I'm saying? You know, the Tony Yayos and the Boosies. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, family, Vlad TV, the Adam 22, these platforms are weak, man. All they do is promote drama, man. You know what I'm saying? When you look at some of some of our real platforms, like some of our top bloggers, don't get me wrong, you got platforms that be on BS, but you know what I'm saying? When you look at some of these major platforms like the Breakfast Club, you got even like, you know, we know the situation with $1 million worth of game. You know what I'm saying? Nobody does it like how Vlad TV them do. You know what I'm saying? They just Jerry Springer 24/7. You know what I'm saying? 24/7. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, what's y'all thoughts on this, man? Because it sounds like they really trying to kill the king, man. They really trying to kill the king. You know what I'm saying? Yep. Let me get this up here. Courtney Washington, you absolutely right. They kill the real, confuse us with the fake. That's 100. You know what I'm saying? 100 all day long. So at the end of the day, fam, y'all check in. The blogs are finna be blowing up with this. Let me know what y'all thoughts is. What are y'all thoughts about number one, Boosie playing the 50? You know, he's talking about some if T.I. did this. Well, you talk to T.I., y'all got an album together. So you telling me you haven't talked to him behind the scenes? Because if you ain't talked to him behind the scenes, once again, this some more sucker stuff. Because if y'all got an album and y'all putting the album on hold because of that, why wouldn't T.I. just come out and tell him, like, man, I was just playing, man. We were just on some, you know what I'm saying? So what is he talking about this if? Where's the if coming from? I mean, y'all literally paused the album. You said we're not doing the album. Boosie, let me listen, man. Let me get Boosie back, man. He could tell us better, man. Listen to him.
Everything.
Okay, so is that outcome?
Listen.
Some shit like that, like
I
that
don't
shit
know,
was.
man. Look, like,
And then like I'm like, why the fuck he say that when we got a fucking album finna come out?
okay,
Like it was like, bro.
okay, so is that album coming out?
No,
Oh, so you have a finished album with T.I. that's not coming out
no, because it ruined everything.
because of that.
It ruined everything. I woke up with my motherfucking.
So he telling us that he got an album. They got an album that's done, and they had to put the pause and say we're not putting the album out. So the thing that we have to ask ourselves is, Boosie, you talked to T.I., you told him that we can't put this out because it is. So you telling me at that time T.I. didn't just say, hey man, I was just playing, I was on some BS or whatever the case may be. Where's all this if? Where's all of this if coming from, man? Like Boosie, like, come on, man. Y'all like they like to play the 50, man. They like playing the 50. Ain't no if. You told that man the album wasn't coming out. You talked to him. So don't get on Vlad TV, man, and start faking the funk, man, in front, man, and acting like, oh, well, I can't believe he did that. I don't believe it's true. Well, you talked to him. He didn't tell you. Come on, man. Man, come on, Boosie, man. But he's saying it. He basically saying it. So now we're gonna see what T.I. got to say, because we know he got to respond. He gonna respond. It's gonna be too big. You know, this is getting ready to overwhelm the networks. You know what I'm saying? So he ain't gonna have no choice but to come out and breathe on it. So we're gonna wait to see what the king of the South got to say on this subject, man. But Boosie is confirming, now, like I said, I want to see what's his thoughts going to be on Jay Prince, because I know he had to ask him about Jay Prince, you know what I'm saying? And this is what Vlad do. He put the gangsters on there and he asked them all the tough questions. So I'm going to see if Boosie got the same energy when it come down to Jay Prince. You know what I'm saying? We going to see. You know what I'm saying? They speaking on T.I. He spoke on everybody else. We going to see if the face of this stuff is gonna speak on it. You know what I'm saying? So y'all leave y'all thoughts in there, man, on this interview, man. I love y'all, and I'm signing off here, Israelite Talk TV. Shalom.